Our next topic is about barcodes. So all of you have heard that barcodes, and you have seen in different products those barcodes. In your book also you have seen the barcodes that is present in the last cover page. Okay, so barcode is what? That is a series of vertical black bars separated by some vertical white bars, or you can say the space. So see here, some vertical bars are drawn as well as the space or white bars are there that represent the information about a product. And the width of the bar and the spaces along with their reflective abilities, okay, that represents whether that bar or space represents a 1 or 0. See here in this example, that represents what? A vertical black bar that is either 0 or 1. That represents what? A vertical white bar that represents either 0 or 1. Okay, so barcode, as the name is barcode, so different bars, vertical bars are used to encode the information. Barcode was developed in 1970. Okay, and barcode are also called as black and white stripped stickers that are present in every consumer item nowadays. And barcode contains the information about like the cost of the product, inventory management and control, security access, shipping and receiving, production counting, document and order processing, automatic billing, etc. These are the information that are contained in a barcode. And next, see, that is the layout of your barcode. Your barcode contains start field, data characters, check characters, and the stop field. So as the name is the start field, so it indicates the beginning of your message or information, and the stop field indicates the ending of the information, and the data characters contains actual information, and the check characters that is used to check or identify whether any type of errors are there or not. So that is the layout of a barcode. So next, see here, the start field consists of what? A unique sequence of bars and spaces that is used to identify the beginning of a data field. Already I have told you. Then data character corresponds to what? The barcode symbology or the format used. And the serial data that is encoded in the data character field is extracted from the card with an optical scanner. And you might have heard the term BCR, barcode reader, that is basically used to get or extract, or you can say simply read the information from a barcode. And the barcode does what? It will scan the barcode. You have to put the barcode under that barcode reader BCR. It will scan that barcode, then it will detect or identify the reflective abilities or reflectivity of the printed bar as well as the space. Then it will calculate the difference in reflectivity of those printed bars and white bars. Then it will identify the what it represents, a 0 or 1, what actual information it is representing. So a photo detector is also attached in the scanner that will sense the reflected light, and it will convert that reflected light into some electrical signals for the decoding purpose. Next, we will see the classification of the barcodes. Barcodes are generally classified into 3 categories. One is discrete barcode, continuous barcode, and the 2-dimensional or 2D barcode. So first, let's see about the discrete barcode. A discrete barcode has spaces or gaps between the characters. As the name is discrete, so some space or gaps are in between the characters. And each character in the barcode is independent or different from every other character. Okay, and the example of discrete barcode is code 39. Next type of barcode is continuous barcode. As the name is continuous here, the continuous barcode does not include any space between the characters. Okay, and the example is UPC, Universal Product Code. But in case of discrete barcode, space or gaps are there in between the characters, but no gap or no space is there in continuous code barcode. Next, the last one is about what? Your 2D code or 2-dimensional barcode. In 2-dimensional barcode, as the name is 2-dimensional, so instead of storing the information only in one axis or only one dimension, like in what linear barcode, here the information is stored in both the axes, and it has a very large storage capacity than the 1-dimensional barcode, typically 1 byte to or more per data symbol. Then we'll see some examples of commonly used barcodes nowadays. Number 1 is code 39, then extended code 39, Number 3 is UPC, that is Universal Product Code. And number 4 is PostNet. PostNet stands for post is postal, and it is numeric encoding technique, postal numeric encoding technique. Okay, so that is all about your barcode. Thank you.